about here on AFR Talk, on Focal Point in particular. Let me say this first of all. I want to tell you why I like Rick Perry. I mean, I like Rick Perry. I like Rick Perry a lot. I disagree with him on immigration. Don't misunderstand me. I don't agree with every single thing the guy stands for or has done, but I love this guy. And I'll tell you why. You know what he said yesterday? Outlawing all access to abortion is my goal. That phrase, my goal, that is a quote. To be clear, my goal, and the goal of many of those joining me here today, is to make abortion at any stage a thing of the past. Again, the ideal world is a world without abortion. Now, I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not endorsing him or anything. Don't misunderstand me, but I'm saying, man, that is the kind of guy I would like to have as the president of the United States. And he's absolutely unapologetic. He's unabashed. He's undeterred. He is unflinching. He is unwavering in defending the sanctity of human life. He's the same with the issue of marriage. He is unwavering, unflinching, unbending, that marriage is the union of one man and one woman exclusively. So if you're looking for a pro-life champion, pro-family champion to think about in 2016, Rick Perry is a guy to keep in mind. Here's a winnable war moment. This is from Illinois. A judge there has ruled that pharmacists in Illinois will not have to prescribe abortion-causing drugs because it would violate their religious views. Now, there are some pharmacists in Illinois. It's not a problem. Somebody comes in, they want an abortion-causing drug. They don't have any problem with conscience dispensing it. But there are pharmacists that do, because they've taken they've taken the Hippocratic Oath. You take the Hippocratic Oath, first of all, do no harm. The number one responsibility of somebody involved in medicine is to help, to heal, to restore, to save life. It's not to take it out. It's not to destroy it. So they've taken a solemn oath before God, and this judge, yes, they've been fighting this for 7 years. But an Illinois appellate court agreed that the state cannot force them to sell abortion-inducing drugs in violation of their religious views. So that's a big win for religious liberty, big win for the sanctity of life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting a winnable war. Don't let anybody tell you different. We have guys like Rick Perry in Texas that are standing tall and standing strong for the right to life. You've got governors like Scott Walker in Wisconsin standing up against union thugs. You have governors like the governor in Michigan, Rick Snyder, standing tall and strong against union thugs. Conservatives are in charge of 30 gubernatorial mansions right now. 27 state legislatures are exclusively in the hands of the Republican Party, which at least by platform is a conservative party. I don't think, man, that this fight is over. And everybody's saying, hey, Republicans just got to realize that they lost the fight. They lost the election. It's over. It's done. You lost. Just give it up and go home. Nothing of the sort is true, because the Republicans won control of the House of Representatives. The same people that sent Barack Obama back to the Oval Office are the same people that sent Republicans to the House of Representatives. And remember, Barack Obama cannot spend a single solitary dime unless the House of Representatives approves of it. Now, I'm completely off of where I was going. Where was I headed, and where is that story that I was going to talk? Here it is. Well, let's see. Did I dispense that? We talk here about the fact that things are not true because they are in the Bible. They are in the Bible because they are true. Now, one evidence I want to give you is, this is a fascinating thing, because the guy that found the Titanic, remember that guy by the name of Robert Ballard? So this guy's a worldwide hero. 1985, he went down and he found the Titanic. So his credibility as an archaeologist are beyond dispute. He's now out there saying that we have evidence that the flood of Noah happened. This is a piece from ABC News. This is the first line, ABC News. The story of Noah's Ark and the Great Flood is one of the most famous from the Bible, and now an acclaimed underwater archaeologist thinks he has found proof that the biblical flood was actually based on real events. Robert Ballard is the guy's name. Let's see. There's a theory by two Columbia University scientists that there was a huge flood in the Black Sea region. They're not talking about other places, but in this area alone, which is where Ballard's doing his exploration. They believe that the now salty Black Sea was once an isolated freshwater lake surrounded by farmland until it was flooded by an enormous wall of water from the rising Mediterranean Sea. Force of the water was 200 times that of Niagara Falls, sweeping away everything in its path. Sounds exactly like the catastrophic flood described in Genesis 6 through 9. Ballard says, we went in there to look for the flood, not just a slow-moving, advancing rise of sea level, but a really big flood that then stayed. Remember, according to the Genesis account, it took 150 days. After the rain stopped, it was another 150 days before it took for the waters to subside and to start to go down. And he said, here's what Ballard says, 400 feet below the surface of the Black Sea, they unearthed an ancient shoreline. An ancient shoreline, 400 feet below the current surface of the Black Sea. This is proof to Ballard that a catastrophic event did happen in the Black Sea. Now, he estimates it happened around 5000 BC. If you do the math in the scriptures, and I've added up the numbers, the date of Noah's flood was about 2456 BC, so he's off by a couple thousand years, but clearly in the ballpark. So again, things are not true because they are in the Bible. They are in the Bible because they are true, including the story of Noah's flood. Focal Point AFR Talk, back in 2.